In today's world, being unable to escape social media, having a negative image of your body is not uncommon and can lead to several issues, including harmful effects such as eating disorders as well as mental health issues. Having experienced or witnessed this often ourselves and having understood the importance of a positive body image, we felt the need to tackle this issue. We had set out to encourage a change in mindset, emphasize on the severity of the issue, and raise awareness on the topic as a whole. Our first step was to see what our peers had to say about this.
Yes, I do compare myself to other people in my class only because of the fact that you see them every day, and I think even though I really try to avoid it, it's become subconscious within me, and I feel like that's something I should really work on, and I really want to work on in the future.
Occasionally, I do feel insecure posting some stuff on social media. For me, there is always the fear of being judged on certain aspects, such as my body physique, the clothes I wear, or my overall appearance in general. And I feel that this has a major impact on the frequency that I post stuff on social media, and it really makes me feel insecure.
I think I would like to start by saying that I feel like social media has a lot of positive consequences. But personally, I'm 100% insecure by posting on social media. And this video is perhaps going to go on social media, and if I'm being completely honest, it kind of makes me a little nervous. And I think that's primarily because I feel like social media has these very perfect standards about like the way people dress or like talk or like look. And I think personally for me, that's kind of unattainable. And it's kind of discouraging, I guess.
We conducted preliminary research from secondary sources as well as conducted interviews with fitness trainer Ved Asudani and psychologist Vasundhara Sanghi to really understand about the adverse mental and physical impacts of having a negative body image, as well as understand how to approach this topic with the sensitivity it deserves.
You could have lots of hormonal imbalances also when you try to cut weight, and it works the other way too. So when you're trying to put on weight in an extreme manner, it can lead to obesity, diabetes, and a whole bunch of other issues.
75.4% of our respondents thought that some people have a perfect body. 87.3% said that they spent time thinking about the way others perceive them. 96% said that the way they perceive their body affects their self-esteem. And finally, 96.8% said that social media sets unrealistic expectations for teenagers when it comes to body image.
Put a finger down if you've ever hesitated while posting on social media because you feel that you may not look as good as everyone else or because you're afraid of being judged.
Put a finger down if you feel like you could look better.
Put a finger down if you feel better or worse about yourself on a given day depending on how you look physically.
Put a finger down if you compare yourself to your classmates or your peers based on your appearance.
Put a finger down if you have ever been compelled to lose weight or start a diet.
Put a finger down if you feel like you'll never be able to look like the models we see all over social media.
Put a finger down if you think that society has unrealistic expectations of what body perfection should look like.
Put a finger down if you look in mirrors throughout the day to see if you look okay.
Put a finger down if you prefer not to leave the house unless you look presentable.
In our school, we conducted sessions with 144 students from grades 9 and 10. Here we discussed the negative consequences regarding mental and physical health, the math behind beauty, and genetics to show that people cannot control everything, to emphasize on the importance of a positive body image, and to expose the monetary intentions of the beauty industry. But most importantly, we emphasized the need to learn to love ourselves, to be grateful for what our body does for us, and to embrace it.
Okay, so here are a few positive steps that you can take in order to develop a more positive body image. Question the ads. Instead of saying what's wrong with me, say what's wrong with the ad. Set your own standards instead of letting the media set them for you. Accept the fact that your body is changing. In your teen years especially, your body is a work in progress. Don't let every new imperfection, inch, or curve throw you off the deep end. Give yourself credit for positive qualities. Whenever you feel demotivated, just do this one activity. Name 5 things that your body does for you. For example, I would say, my nose enables me to smell flowers, my body enables me to run, and my hands enable me to pick up things. Don't compare yourselves to others. Everyone's their own unique individual, and we should all learn to accept ourselves. But remember that you don't have to go through this alone, and remember that your feelings are valid. If you feel insecure about your body image, try talking to your school guidance counselor, a teacher, a family member, a friend, or someone else you trust and who might be able to help you. And finally, honor your background and your culture. It can be great to feel proud of who you are and where you come from, and just feel beautiful.
We used Instagram, a universal platform used daily by our target audience to encourage body positivity. Utilizing marketing strategies to promote our message, we achieved a total of over 22,000 views on IGTV and Reels. We invited influencers like Dev Rayani.
That made me feel some sort of insecurity because I was a fat kid growing up, and people used to call me chubby, and girls used to pull my cheeks instead of talking to me. Yes, I have felt insecure about my body. I still feel insecure about my body. We have that typical image of a man. It's still that six-pack abs that has to be the pinnacle of what you need rather than nothing else. There's no other body shape that is accepted as of now, in my opinion. Start showing that it's okay to have a little blubber. It's okay to have a little body fat. You don't have to be like this person. You don't have to be the hottest boy and still have the hottest body. You can be accepted for who you are.
And Tanisha Mirwani.
I mean, I guess my way of dealing with it is facing my own mental health issues and my own self-esteem. When you work on yourself to a point where you don't rely on comments to make you feel better about yourself is when you'll be fine. So while obviously it still hurts me, I think the best way to go about it is to remind myself that if I'm happy with myself, then no other comment matters.
To discuss the Vineo on social media posts, how they deal with hate comments, and what inspires them to stay positive. Through this, we managed to engage with their large audience who look up to them as role models. Through the course of our research, we noticed that the issue regarding body image is more prevalent amongst girls and also addressed largely by girls. But throughout our project, we tried our best to effectively connect with both girls and boys. In our sessions and on social media, we focused on male and female insecurities, interviewed male and female influencers, and boys of our own team spoke up about their journeys, inspiring other boys to do the same.
So basically, like you said, height. So again, I'm also quite short, to be honest. But yeah, like many people do say, dude, you're so short, you need to grow taller. But to be fair, I don't think you have to grow taller to achieve anything much. Because I can do the same things as another person who might be a bit taller than me. But yeah, also like, even like my parents might tell me you need to grow taller and stuff, and that sometimes does make me feel insecure about my height.
Lastly, we hosted sessions with teenagers from across the world, situated in countries like South Africa, the USA, Canada, Hong Kong, and India. Using their perspectives to bolster our argument, we used a slightly different approach that revolved around beauty ideals from country to country. This not only helped us to emphasize on the issue at hand and explain to them what can be done about it, but also made us aware about how prevalent the issue is on a global basis, hence bringing out our nationality perspective. Even in our school sessions, we use this nationality perspective to show that even people around the world who have these supposed perfect features such as blonde hair or light skin are unhappy with their body image, and their beauty ideals are different from place to place and time to time. So, essentially, why do we conform?
was always told, because I'm half Indian, well, Muslim and Nigerian black, and I've always been told the lighter I am, the more attractive I seem.
I live in the northeastern US, and I live in a predominantly white, wealthy town outside of New York, in New Jersey. And I had actually a different experience because at least in my area, a lot of the girls are able to get plastic surgery, you know, with their in their teenage years. They a lot of people have dermatologists, a lot of people have personal trainers, and it's a huge sports culture at my school as well. And that goes into effect in daily lives and social settings.
Like anorexia has been normalized. I've been in friend groups where anorexia has been normalized, bulimia has been normalized, and I just don't think that's the kind of culture we want to be spreading around.
After the sessions, our peers gave us some valuable feedback.
A lot of like body positivity campaigns, people just say, oh, just love your body, when it's not as simple as that. So I like that you debunked like the history of it and actually gave like practical methods to being in like coming to terms with your own.
I thought this group did an amazing job of like spreading like a really positive message and like helping us feel better in our own skin and more confident.
I just wanted to say I thought it was really good, and I thought you all covered like many aspects like of why beauty standards are the way they are, and like how they're different in different places and through different people.
I genuinely really liked it, and like Rishita, the finger thing, I think it was needed, and personally it was needed for me. I am not going to lie, I do compare myself to a lot of people. I'm pretty sure everyone does because of the standard of beauty the society has set for us. But thank you, it was really good. Yeah.
Yeah, so I feel like your session actually brought about a change in everybody's perspective. At least it did for me, because I don't think everyone's aware of the aspects that go into demotivating someone on their looks. So I think the fact about internal beauty that you all spoke about actually brings about the point that people should not really care on how they look, and it's actually their personality that makes people judge who they are, and not, it doesn't matter how you look.
I would just like to say thank you for this opportunity. It was really insightful, and
yeah, thank you for enriching us and conversing with us on a level now that we can see that it's not just South Africa and there are other places in the world like India and Canada, and just enlightening our minds.
We were thrilled to see the responses following our interactions. 91.1% of our respondents now said that they were more aware of issues regarding body image that surround us in our daily lives. We also received a lot of positive feedback and comments from our audience.